Hello, people. How are you all today? I hope today finds you good. Remember to hit the like button, subscribe if you've yet to, hit the notification, share, and of course comment. And this is part 2 of Pakkins Land read through. As you can see, it's going to be a bit to read through. We are like maybe 1%, 1% of the way through. So I'm not sure whether you remember where we were last time. He just realized he was lost, and now things are about to get dangerous. No. Our nice Pakkins Land bookmark. I tried to keep myself from getting worse off than I already was. I tried to stay in the general area. I must have wandered around for hours, getting nowhere. I'm lost. I didn't know that I was being watched. Why do you howl so? You are not lost. You're right where you sit. What? Who's there? Obviously, I'm here. I don't know what kind of creature you are, but it's plain to see that you are not a very smart one. What do you mean? What I mean is, firstly, you are sitting there squawking like a chicken, saying that you are lost when you are there as plain as the nose on my face. Secondly, you asked me who's there. Haha. That's very silly. I'm the only one here. No, that's not what I mean. You said that you didn't know what kind of creature I was. Can't you see? I'm a boy. A boy? You mean a human child? Why, yes. But what are you? I'm a lion. What? What? Why do you look so surprised? Don't you have a lion in your land? Of course we do, but they're much bigger and they can't talk. They can't talk. What kind of backward place is this human land? Well, normal, I guess. Normal, indeed. The lion can't talk. You'll probably tell me that the gazelles and elephants and the orangutans are dumb as well. Well, enough of that. Do you have a name or title or something that you go by? Well, yeah, my name's Paul. What's yours? Augustus, at your service. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Augustus. That's quite a name. Please call me Gus. Well, Paul, I would be honored if you, a child of the humans, would be my guest over a nice warm meal. What do you say to that? I am hungry. That would be great. Then let's be on our way, shall we? Sure. As we made our way to where Gus lived, I explained how it was that I arrived here in Pakkins land, as he called it. So, you saw the great eagle? Yes. Have you ever seen him, Gus? Me? No. The great eagle has never been seen in ages. Some say he does not exist. Oh, he is real, all right, and I can prove it. How can you do that? He doesn't seem to be here now. As he flew over, a feather was left behind. Oh no, I put it in my bag for safekeeping. We have to go back and get my bag. Paul, this is ridiculous. No one in Pakkins land has ever had an eagle's feather, and you expect me to believe that a human child has one? But Gus, I'm telling you the truth. Well, if you truly did find a feather, I'm sure the eagle will return it to you. It was arrogant that Gus didn't believe me. It was apparent that Gus didn't believe me. Hurry up. There's someone over here I want you to meet. Who is it? He's an old friend of mine. It's a bear!
Howdy! My name's Brambles. Mr. Brambles.
Hello? I was just starting to get used to the fact that Gus could talk, and now I was face to face with one of the most dangerous animals known to man.
I was beginning to think you forgot we were going to have dinner tonight, Gus. But now I can see why you were delayed. Let me introduce you to Paul of the human lands. I know where he's from. It's not every day that you see a human child, and I can tell by his reaction that he does not see bears very often. Right, Paul?
Right.
The pleasure of meeting one of your kind is all mine, but something puzzled me. How did you get here?
And once again, I told my story, and when I was finished, the bear replied,
It has always been believed by the bears that one day the eagle would return, but somehow I thought it would be different than this.
I don't understand.
Well, Paul, first the eagle will return, and then the king.
Where is the king now?
The king has been gone for quite some time, Paul.
Even though I had just met Brambles, I could tell that this was a sensitive subject. We walked in silence the rest of the way. When we arrived at the river, Gus and I gathered wood for a fire while Mr. Brambles caught the fish for dinner. Looks like that should be sufficient for the fire, Paul. It's easy. I rubbed 2 sticks together. How did you get that started? It's easy. I rubbed 2 sticks together.
Ready or not, guys, here comes the fish.
Okay, Mr. Brambles, I'm ready. Hey, Gus, help!
me fast. What's wrong, lad? Have you never fished before? Put it down, but don't let it get back into the water. Is there something that humans do with their food before they eat? Here's another one. Wait, Miss Brambles, I'm not ready. Yes, one moment there. Ugh! After some time of struggling, Gus overpowered the fish. Mr. Brambles then cooked us a feast. And we did just that. Mr. Brambles, that was the best. If you like that, wait till you try my shrimp. And then a high-pitched cry came from overhead. Lord Brambles, I have a message for you. A flying squirrel glided down from the reach-out. Yes, what is it? Trivia. It is this arrow, sir. It does not look familiar. Of course, it is one of the King Everett's arrows. Where did you find it? Above. Good report. Bought it early this morning. Brought it early this morning before sunrise. The squirrel and Mr. Brambles talked for a while. Mr. Brambles' expression turned to that of surprise. Gus, what's this they're all talking about? I'm not sure, Paul, but it must be something very important. What message? What makes you say that? Well, I've never seen Mr. Brambles turn away from a fish dinner to engage in conversation. Okay, so we just finished page 27. Where did we... We did like 10 pages, 11 pages, and what word did we do before that? Just under 5, just under 10, so... Oh, just over 10, 5, 12, so... Oh, this is the last page, so we'll finish this up, okay. After some time of struggling, Gus... Trivia, we must act now. Call an assembly of our closest allies. Tell them to meet at the Tree of Council. And don't breathe a word of this to the tigers. Consider it done! What was that all about? What's going on, Mr. Brambles? The king's life is in danger. I will explain at the meeting. We put out the fire, threw water on our faces, and made for the Tree of Council. When all the leaders were there, Mr. Brambles started the meeting. Thank you all for coming at such short notice. The purpose of this meeting is of uttermost importance. As you know, about 4 years ago, King Arya of Pakkins land went on a quest to find the Lord of the Eagles in hopes of bringing a blessing on this land. We had thought the king to be dead, but even this day news has come, and proof that our king lives. Here is the proof. The king's arrow, which was brought to me by Trivia, Captain of the gliders. We can only guess that the king has been imprisoned somewhere in the eastern lands. And now search your hearts, for I ask if there be any among us that is sound in body and mind, who will volunteer to come with me and seek out our friend and king. A hush fell over the assembly. A calm, cool eyes of the speaker peered in my direction, as if to beckon me to their call. The fear of what dangers lay ahead flooded my mind. My only desire was for home. Next, the long way home? Guess not. Well, that is the end of chapter 1. I do hope you enjoyed it. We will do, hopefully next week, The Long Way, chapter 2. And again, we'll probably divide that in 2 or 3 parts, depending on how big it is. Again, I do hope you are enjoying this. Put our bookmark there. Pakkins Land, the Omnibus, Volume 1. I am liking this, Gary, if you ever watch this. Although I'm going to probably put in the tweet out, so, with you in it. So, I'm enjoying it thus far. I think everybody should enjoy it. Okay, bye for now. Remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, share, comment, and all that lovely, wonderful stuff. We love you all. Bye for now. God bless.